Hey guys, welcome to Bar Z. My name's Stan. The video you're about to watch is pre-recorded. I had a 2-day window to shoot the video with Chris from American Rotary, who's a title sponsor of the 2019 Summer Bash. Now, during the course of this video, there's a lot of information. It's just packed with information on Summer Bash. So, if you find yourself at the end of the video with questions, feel free to email me, summerbash@barzindustrial.com. Also, I'd like to point out that I can't do this by myself. Sponsors, huge help. Without them, Summer Bash doesn't happen. All these people up here on the board, all your guest hosts, without them, Summer Bash doesn't happen. They all come together and make it what it is. And I'd just like to take a moment to thank everyone that helps out in some way with the bash. Everyone has a little part, and they really help out a lot. Okay, well, enjoy the video, and we'll see you guys when hell freezes over. Hey guys, welcome to Bar Z. My name's Stan. Today I got Chris from American Rotary with me.
Hey guys, what's going on?
What are we doing?
You tell me. You invited me over here, and you told me that you had a big announcement. So what are we announcing today?
Well, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and announce the Summer Bash.
The Summer Bash
2019. All right. Well, yeah, we're going to announce the Summer Bash. It's coming up here, and this is your invitation. If you're watching this video, you're invited. You need to send an email and stuff in, but yeah, we're going to invite them here today.
So every year you have a cool theme, like last year it was what happens at the bash stage of the bash. We had all roads lead to the bash. We had, every year it's been something different.
Yeah. Every year we have a motto.
So is our motto this year?
There is, and there's kind of a funny story behind it. It was the very day after the 2018 bash, and this guy comes up to me and goes, "Dude, when are you having the next bash? I'm in. I'm coming." And I'm like, "Holy, this is the last thing I want to talk about the day of the bash." And I just told him, "When hell freezes over, man." So that's been my standard answer for about 6 to 8 months. Is when's the next bash? My answer was when hell freezes over.
So, what's next?
Well, what we want to talk about is the American Rotary Creators Contest. You put this on, and we've got a few of the YouTube makers all signed up for it. And we're going to leave a link below for you to go check that out and go vote for your favorite YouTube series. There's going to be a full list on your website of all the people that entered.
Correct.
And we are giving out an award for People's Choice. So you guys are going to be picking who's the winner of that part of the contest.
Right. And all the rules are laid out there at the link. So if you follow the link, it gives you a breakdown of how we're judging it, who the judges are. You're one of them. I'm one of them.
Yeah, we're your judges, so we have to stay fair and impartial.
Jacob Pauly over at American Rotary, that's going to be a judge. We have Jeff Perry from All Industrial.
The gentleman from Osborn Abrasives is going to be helping us out.
So we got some good judges. So sponsors. Do we have any sponsors?
Sponsors, we got them. You're one of them.
Oh, yeah. So
okay.
American Rotary is going to be the main sponsor at the Bash again this year.
The Bash this year, our motto is when hell freezes over, Summer Bash 2019, brought to you by American Rotary. So let's run down the sponsor list.
Sure.
Next up, we got Anchor Chemical. They're my channel sponsor, but they always support the Bash too. They're the ones that make Anchor Lube. This is a water-based product, and so you guys in your basement that don't want to breathe all the oily, smoky stuff coming off of there, very inert. You can wash it away with water. Good stuff. So they always take real good care of us every year. Next up is Precision Matthews. They're a machinery dealer back in Pennsylvania, and they've got some great machines. Some of you may remember last year we gave away a lathe. That was a beautiful lathe.
That was an awesome lathe.
What a wonderful giveaway. This year, it's actually kind of pushing it. What he's trying to do, he's got a new model of benchtop mill he wants to send out. He doesn't know whether he's going to get it in time. He'll send us his regular last year's model if he doesn't, but he's trying to get us this new model so we can play with it. He's trying to get it to me early so we can get it out and set up and sit here and play with it. So we'd like to thank Matt over at Precision Matthews for taking such good care of us every year. Next up is CRC. They're pretty new to the Bash. They haven't done anything with the Bash yet. They did send out a bunch of samples, and I've been shooting some video around the shop with the CRC products. And so far, I'm pretty impressed. I've used CRC voluntarily in the past for electrical cleaners and things like that. But they've got a line of chemicals that's just amazing. And Marzi's really happy to have them this year. And I'd like to thank Jake Wolf over at CRC. Next up, we've got Osborn Abrasives. Again, pretty new to the bash. I was introduced to Osborn through Jim Bollinger and
Do Right Fabrication.
Do Right Fabrication.
Do Right Fabrication.
Do Right
Fabrication.
Fabrication. Justin over there, he wanted to, give us samples and stuff for the bash, and he's also one of our judges for the American Rotary Creator Contest. So it was really cool that he wants to get involved with the bash this year, and we sure appreciate his support. Okay. Next up, we've got All Industrial. All Industrial Tool, they're a supplier here on the West Coast. I think they're a supplier of American Rotary.
Yep, they are a premium dealer for American Rotary, so they sell a full line of American Rotary phase converters.
Okay, well, what they're sponsoring this year is, we call it the Barzi Challenge, and these are the challenges we put on for our viewers during the day of the bash, where they can compete, and Jeff always gives us really nice prizes to give away.
Yeah, he does. He has some real nice Makita stuff, and
absolutely. Yeah, he supplies a raffle too. So yep. So All Industrial, he's one of them. James Harrell Design. He's the one that all the artwork you saw, the T-shirts, the stickers, everything that gets done graphically for the bash, the banner and stuff, is done by James Harrell Design. I invite everyone to go over and go look at his website, jamesharrelldesign.com. He's got a nice portfolio up there. And does a really good job for us every year. PTC Instruments. John Marcus is always really good to us. First of all, he gives us tours of his facility over in West LA. And if you're on the list, you can go visit PTC. And he does a very small tour on the day before the bash, but he also provides us with harness testers and durometers for our raffle giveaway. And he's a big contributor to the swap meet that we have every year. I don't know whether you saw that mountain of Starrett stuff last year. That was all him.
Yeah, you got some gauge box out of ceramic.
I did. Standridge Granite, they give us the tours of their facility every year. And in the morning you go to the quarry, and in the afternoon you go to the calibration lab. And it's a full day event, and we provide van and shuttle service here from Bar Z out to the event, and we'll take you out, morning tour, take you out to lunch, afternoon tour, so it kills your Friday.
It is a great opportunity to do the tour. I did the tour 2 years ago, and it was really educational, and I know a few guys that went on it last year actually ended up buying something when they were there. And
okay.
So Craig Campbell, I know, he bought, remember?
Yeah. Standridge is awesome. If your plate's too big and costs too much where you have to truck it in to their place to get it resurfaced and recalibrated, they'll come to you. So, I mean, some of these granite plates get pretty large where you need a crane and a very large truck just to be able to move them. A lot of granite gets used as machinery bases sometimes. Next up is Noga. Avi out there at Noga. We love Noga.
We all know Noga.
I mean, their mag bases, their deburring tools. Oh, they've got the Mini Cool. Their product line is awesome. Go check them out.
We introduced the American Rotary camera crew to the Noga yesterday.
We did. Our cameraman today, I introduced him to a Noga, I think it's called a Noga Hold It, is what their camera arms.
Yeah.
But I showed him a Noga Hold It on a nice big Noga mag base, and I think he borrowed it. Make sure you send that back to me. He's over there shaking his head. No. He's over there shaking his head. No way, I'm keeping this thing. All right, so we're glad to have Noga with us this year. Engineer's Black Book, Reen over there. I tell you something. I contacted him.
Where are you going? Are you going to tell the story on this?
I'll tell a little bit of a story.
All right.
Engineer's Black Book. Reen emailed me the other day, and he wanted this. When hell freezes over, he wanted this artwork. With a clear background and a PNG format. And I said, sure. And I just asked, what are you doing with it? He goes, well, I'm going to make a limited edition Engineer's Black Book. This little fellow right here, with When Hell Freezes Over on it. Limited run, probably like 300 books. And he's going to be giving some away at the bash, and I think he's going to have them available on the website. But it is a limited run, and it's more for you collectors out there. So how cool is that?
That is awesome. And it's probably going to be the first year that I don't leave the bash with a black book, because everybody's going to want the special edition one.
Right. So you have a black book?
I do.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's a great pocket reference. So we always appreciate what they do for us over there. Next up is Lincoln Electric with Jim Bollinger. They're giving us
Jim Bollinger, he's from, Do Right Fabrication.
Do Right Fabrication.
Do Right.
Fabrication. Anyways, Lincoln Electric, they've given us Jim Bollinger for the TIG welding class. And so the Lincoln swag that we get every year, the bandanas and the gloves and the safety glasses and all the giveaway stuff that you guys have come to expect.
Driving discs and flapping discs.
Those are from Osborn.
Oh, okay.
So they're kind of tied together.
Tied together?
Yeah.
All right.
So we appreciate everything Lincoln Electric does for us every year. Next up, we've got a new one. It's Shars. A lot of you guys know Shars tools. I think it's just shars.com, but they've got a real nice selection of tools. This is the first time for them, and I'm dealing with Rich over there. And what he's doing is he's sponsoring the Four Jaw Smackdown, which is a winner take all kind of thing.
What?
We'll talk about it a little bit later.
All right.
But he is sponsoring that, so it'll be the Four Jaw Smackdown with Finner and A-Bomb, brought to you by Shars.
So Stan, when is the bash?
Oh, it's coming up in June 22nd, right here in Rancho Cucamonga, California.
Rancho Cucamonga, California. So how do they get here? What airport's around here?
Well, I'll tell you, the nearest airport is Ontario. I highly recommend you fly into Ontario Airport. It's only about 15 minutes from here, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, LAX is kind of a stretch. John Wayne Airport down in Orange County is kind of a stretch. They're doable, but you got a long drive ahead of you. So I am going to recommend Ontario International.
So we just told them where. We told them when.
Mm-hmm.
So where are they going to stay? Where are they going to... How do they register? Let's start with that. How do they register for the bash?
You're going to register by sending an email to summerbash@barzyindustrial.com. Link below. I'm going to put a note there. It'll probably be on the top of the list. I need all the guest names. If you're registering more than one person, I need every single person's full name. You're going to get an email reply back with a bunch of information. Who, what, when, where, what we're capable of, what we're not capable of, parking instructions, everything you need to know. You're also going to get a PayPal invoice for $30 per person in attendance.
So Stan, someone pays $30. They get into the bash. What do they get? Who do they get to see? Who are the hosts?
Well, we got the names up on the board. If you want to take a look over there, let's run them down. Gary Cube, Tools for Machines. Jim Bollinger from Do Right Fabrication.
Do Right Fabrication.
Do Right
Fabrication.
Fabrication. Let's see. James Kilroy from Kilroy is here. Chris Anderson from Old Iron Shops. Mike Wiggins from the Backyard Machine Shop. Everyone up there with the blue asterisk next to him is a tentative. So John Mills is a tentative. He's our friend Double Boost from the UK. R. Stephen Lang from Shark River Machine. Andrew Padaka from the Tool Miser. Emma Ritson from Emma's Spare Room Machine Shop.
One of our international guests.
She's coming all the way from Australia. Keith Rucker is vintagemachinery.org. Go check out Keith if you don't already. Shame on you. Get over there and see him. Keith Finner is a positive now, so he's coming for sure. So we're getting Mr. Keith Finner from Turnite Machine Works. Tom Zelickman, Inspiration Metalworks. Adam Booth from A-Bomb 79. Justin Moreau from The Good of the Land. Brad Jacob from the Basement Machine Shop. Bruce Witham from Gym Trek. Ray Cornelia from Ray's Garage. Tom Lipton from Ox Tools. Steve Summers. I don't know, what is Steve Summers' channel name? I don't know his channel name. I think it's just Steve Summers.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, he's a tentative. Ken Renshaller from SS Chevelle 396 is going to be out here. So a lot of you, he's gathering up an awful lot of viewers on his channel, so he's going to be here. Steve Barton from Solid Rock Machine Works. Next up, we got Joe Piezinski from Advanced Innovations. And I don't know why I have...
Bruce Witham is such an important attendee that he's on there twice.
That's what I'm saying.
Because you don't know, you have to leave it up there because you never know what Bruce you're going to get. Which Bruce is actually coming.
And that's just the list so far. It's still early and we might get some more coming. But if you've ever wanted to meet these guys, now's the time to do it.
So Stan.
Yeah.
We know how to get to the bash. We know where the bash is. We know how much it costs. We know who's going to be here. But where are we going to sleep?
Well, you're not sleeping here. You're not sleeping here.
What about next to your pool?
No, no, no.
Oh, okay.
As I do every year, I've got my chair that's falling down. Are you pulling that lever? Residence Inn from Marriott. They treat us real good. This is our 3rd or 4th year over at the residence. They've got King Studios for $129 a night. They got studio doubles for $139 a night, and they got a 2-bedroom penthouse for $179 a night. I went over there and checked out the rooms. They're just beautiful rooms. There's a video way back on my channel where you can actually go see what you're gonna get. But link below for the group rate. You can click on that, book your room for whatever days you want, and the Residence Inn always takes real good care of us.
Excellent.
Yep.
So something that we haven't talked about at all. So we talked about the $30 to get into the bash. Is it people would want to bring cash for anything else, or what are the expectations once they get here?
That's actually a really good question. You know, our cell service, as you know, isn't really great here, so electronic transactions aren't going to work very well. Bring cash simply for the swap meet. If you want to buy, sell, trade, the swap meet is the place to go. There's a lot to do, a lot to see, a lot to buy. So all transactions in the swap meet are going to have to be cash and carry.
And there are some surprise raffles that pop up that we do have throughout, fundraiser raffles and stuff like that, that we don't really announce ahead of time. We kind of get some cool stuff in here and, tend to raffle that off too. So
Yeah,
another opportunity.
if they want to, the raffle's completely voluntary. You don't have to play raffle if you don't want to. Your admission includes 2 free raffle tickets with your admission.
That's cool.
So you're automatically entered. You've got a chance to win something out of the raffle. But any additional tickets you want to buy are completely voluntary.
Excellent. All right, Stan. So lunch is provided the day of the bash, correct?
Absolutely. We're providing Famous Dave's. They always take care of us every year. Ribs, chicken, barbecue, beans,
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese, coleslaw usually, rolls.
It's super good. They do a great job.
I love Dave's.
They do a really, really good job.
Yep. It's all hickory smoked. It's good stuff. You didn't think we could have real good barbecue on the West Coast? Yeah, we got it.
Stan, I noticed, I was on your Facebook page, or Barzy's Facebook page, and I noticed that you have your store open up with some t-shirts from vintage years.
Yeah.
And I saw that the new stuff is on there.
Right. This is one of the ways we fund the bash. I can't possibly bankroll this thing. It's an incredible expense. We do have a t-shirt campaign up and running. I have separated the regular Barzy channel from Summer Bash. So if you want to get your hands on a Summer Bash shirt, our artwork, actually I'm going to just put it right here on the screen, right in front of your face. And I'm just keep talking through it. This is our snow globe girl. I think she's pretty good looking. That's a good looking bit of artwork that was done by James Harrell. This is on the back of your t-shirt. And on the front, we've got kind of a Hell Frozen freezes over kind of Barzy logo for the front of the shirts. They're available in neon bright colors and in dark colors for you shop rats.
I think it was black, gray, and blue.
I've got a navy, I've got a black, I've got a deep gray, and then I've also got a neon green, a neon orange, and a straight white shirt. So I got like a high visibility, and then I've got the shop dark shirts. Both I have two, and they're all on the Summer Bash website where you can get vintage Summer Bash stuff or the up-to-date stuff. Link below. Well, and we use the t-shirt campaigns. 100% goes to the bash. Another thing I'd like to talk about is while I'm at it, if you go to the Barzy website, you get 2 for $20 anchor lube. If you buy 2 for $20 anchor lube, all anchor lube sales between now and June get rolled into the bash fund. You will get, and this is the only way to get, that Hell Freezes Over sticker, this Hell Freezes Over sticker, and then we also have the Barzy oval with a little bit of icicle hanging off of it. That's the only way you're going to get your hands on those. 2 for $20 around the Barzy website, link below.
So Stan, a lot of us come out here ahead of time to help you out. A lot of people come out here ahead of time to kind of see what California has to offer. So you put together some things every year with area companies, Sam Malouf, I'll let you talk about that.
Right.
That people can attend before the bash. So you want to talk a little bit about that?
You bet. A lot of these guys come from a long way, and we want to make the Summer Bash feel more like a destination. And it's terrible when someone flies all the way across the country for a one-day event. So a lot of these guys hit town a day early, and we've given you a few things to do. And I'm going to tell you how to register for every single one of these. Our pre-events include PTC Instruments. This is registration only. You have to send an email to summerbash@barzindustrial.com and say, hey, I want to get in on the PTC tour. It's limited to 12 people. So after 12, we're going to cut you off, and there is no cost involved with that. Next up, we have the Sam Maloof residence, which is, you know what, I could hit a 9-iron from here. You can literally walk there faster than you can drive. Sam Maloof is a wonderful place. You visited. Some of you went last year, and we've got room for 30 people this year. We went over there and talked to them. They're opening the doors just for us. They're not usually open on Fridays, but they are opening the doors just for us. And it is a $25 cost per person for a full tour. That's the gardens, the house, and the workshop.
And it's amazing, guys. We are going to be putting out a little preview of that facility, and it is just amazing. And even if you're not a woodworker, you know, that's what Sam Maloof is known for. But
the place was impressive.
The place is cool. I mean, there's a lot more than just woodworking that goes in. There's, you know, the architecture, design.
Everywhere you look,
it's
every
amazing.
little detail is there's just something cool to look at any direction you
Or
look.
even just like gardens. They have 6 acres of gardens.
Right, and they got trees and plants from all over the world. So yeah. Next up, we have Jet Propulsion Laboratories over in Pasadena. These are the guys that sent the rover to Mars, and they're in charge of the Galileo project that went out around Pluto, and JPL has offered us a tour. We are limiting it to the first 10 people. There's no cost involved, and there are some restrictions. U.S. residency, pre-register, we have to get all your information into the right people. You need to register through BarZ so I can generate a guest list, and I will have all kinds of questions, and anyone over 18 has to have a valid email address, or JPL can get a hold of you directly. But register through me and get on the list, and you can go check out JPL on Friday.
That'd be cool.
Yep. Next up, we've got the Tool Miser Swap Meet. He's having an open house.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Down about 20 minutes south of here, down in Corona. Tool Miser, Andrew Podaka's on the board. He's having an open house, kind of a swap meet before the swap meet. And when I asked him, I said, you got anything for sale? And he said, what are you kidding me? Everything's for sale. Everything is for sale. Everything has a price. And there's some truth in that. So we're having a little lunch down there. We're going to take 30 people. So first 30 people to register. There's no cost involved. So go down there, have some lunch, check out some tools, buy, trade, sell, take your stuff with you. He's going to have tables for you to set up. Your little swap meet area. It's just gonna be a real casual day and fun in the sun.
And he's got a great property. He's got a great new shop.
He's got a new shop. Yeah, he's gonna be showing off his new shop.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. He did put a lot of time and
he's done a lot of that stuff himself. I've gone down there and helped him with some of the electrical work and.
Yeah, American Rotary just put a phase converter in his shop. So
no kidding.
Yeah,
oh,
just
wow.
waiting for him to waiting for you to go plug it in.
Yeah, I'll do that in my free time. The last item on the list is shop time at BarZ. Now, we usually have a class right here at BarZ. Right now, as of this filming, I don't know who's going to teach it. It might be Steve Barton. It might be Tom Lipton. It might be me. We might be talking about rotary tables. It might be Joe Piezinski. We might be talking about surface grinding. We might be talking about setup on the mill or on the lathe. We don't know what we're going to be talking about, but it's shop time at BarZ. 10 people, no cost involved, pre-register. Last up, we've got Standridge Granite. Now, a lot of you guys have already toured this thing. If you've already been on the tour once, I ask that you leave a spot to get some fresh people in there. You know, these fill up really fast, and the Standridge Granite tour has gotten really popular. So if you've already been on the tour, please don't register for it unless you're taking someone with you that hasn't been before. So I want to get some fresh faces in there. And it's an all-day thing. We rent a Sprinter van, and we pack as many people into that Sprinter van as we can, and we run them to their morning stop. Your morning stop is in Azusa. You're going to see the quarry where they cut the granite, and then we're going to take you out to lunch, and then we're going to take you down to Santa Fe Springs and show you the actual calibration lab where the slabs get ground and then polished with diamond and actually brought into within millionths of an inch of flatness. So the Standridge Granite tour is not to be missed. I've seen it already. So
yeah, I have too, and it was a great tour. So I
Yeah.
definitely recommend, and it builds up every year.
Right, and it's always packed and overflowing because this guy will, sneak in at the last minute. Oh, come on, man, you got to get me in. I came all the way from Sweden. And I'm like, all right, get in there. So, I mean, did you see the van last year?
Yeah.
Okay, we had we had wives on husbands' laps, and it was ridiculous. But we got them all there, and it's a full boat. But Standridge Granite, no cost involved, pre-register only. That is 15 people. Right.
So Stan, let's start with just a quick overview in the morning when people are getting out of bed and they're gonna come here. What kind of information do they need to know? And then let's talk about the events that are gonna happen throughout the day.
Well, first of all, I mean, as far as parking instructions, where to go, what to do, that's all gonna be in your email. So, there's where you can park, where you can't park. There's gonna be shuttle service information. Everything's gonna be in the email. So make sure you read your email carefully. It's big. And during the day, after they do get here, it helps if you know your registration number and your guest number. Your guest number is your invoice number. Whatever your invoice number was at PayPal, that is your guest number. So if you know that number when you walk up to the gate, the girls will be able to pull a card and hand it to you, and you're in. Streamlined, easy. After you're in, there's tons of stuff to do. I got a big list here.
All right.
All right, let's run it down. I'm going to kind of power through this. We're going to be announcing the winner of the American Rotaries Makers Contest during the course of the day. That's going to be People's Choice and Judge's Choice. Raffle is going to be running all day long. Our host, Dale Derry, is not
on the list.
Dale Derry's coming. He's our MC for the day. He's going to be running the raffle, and you guys have already seen our raffle from all our sponsors. We do have the Bar Z Challenge running all day. That's brought to you by All Industrial. And the Bar Z Challenge includes all these subcategories. It's the Tom Lipton Challenge, the Adam Booth Challenge, the James Kilroy Challenge, and the Joe Piezinski Challenge. So we have 4 different events running during the course of the day. You can register for those the day you show up. Just go see your judge, Tom Lipton, Adam Booth, James Kilroy, or Joe Piezinski, and get signed up the day of the event. No pre-registration required. During the day, we have a TIG welding class with Jim Bollinger. That's usually out back in one of the tents.
Jim Bollinger. From Do Right Fabrication?
Do Right Fabrication.
Do Right.
Fabrication. We have shaft straightening and alignment with Keith Finner. He usually does that there on the back where he can get some compressed air and do his work back there. Next up, we have broken bolt extraction with Bruce Witham. I hear that's a good class. I have never sat in on it.
I have sat in on it. It's actually a very good class. And, Bruce is a little hard to understand now and then, but...
Well, there is the language barrier. We are 2 people separated by a common language. Next up, and this is going to be the highlight of the event. This is going to be the evening. We're bringing back the 4-Jaw Smackdown. This is with A-Bomb and Finner. But we're opening it up to everybody. This is going to be a pass-the-hat, winner-take-all type event.
Wait a minute. So it's not Adam against Keith?
No, if you want to test your skill...
Anybody can participate?
Anybody.
Wow. That's an opportunity to be up there with the gods.
Okay. But wait, there's more.
Oh, wait, there's more.
Okay, for every paid admission to the Summer Bash, Bar Z is going to donate $2 of that, put it in the hat towards the 4-Jaw Smackdown.
Are you serious?
Well, so that's about $600 right there, maybe. The 4-Jaw Smackdown is brought to you by Char's Tool, and I see this pot growing as the bash plans progress.
I can see that.
Okay, so you're gonna go home and
practice. I'm going home and practicing.
You're gonna practice up on your 4-Jaw skills?
Totally practicing up.
Because I'm gonna pick a judge, and they're not gonna be an easy judge. We had John Saunders last time.
Yeah, I remember that.
He was a fair and impartial judge. I think Saunders did a really good job of judging that contest.
Yeah, he did. That was one of the best.
It was pretty intense.
Yeah.
Just the silence was deafening. It was amazing. And another thing I'd like to mention is food and drinks are provided all day. When you show up to Bar Z, you're my guest. So I don't want you to want for anything. You're going to get fed. We're going to have water, sodas, whatever you want all day. So the only thing you need to spend money on is voluntary, the swap meet, and if you want to buy raffle tickets.
That's excellent. That sounds like a really great time. I hope everybody can get out there that wants to get out here.
Right.
So how do people RSVP?
Well, as I mentioned before, I gave you the email. It's summerbash@barzindustrial.com. Send me that email. Give me all your guests' full names, first and last name, and you will get a response letter with a big line of text. Read that. That's your parking information, your entry information, what we can handle, what we can't handle. We're not ADA compliant. You know, it's tough to get people in wheelchairs and stuff here. The property is pretty uneven. You know, it's got a lot of information in there. So you're gonna get that email back with a bunch of information, and you're also gonna get a PayPal invoice for $30 per person you registered. And what we do after that is, if you become non-responsive, if you don't respond to the PayPal invoice and pay it, they get rolled over. You still get a guest tag printed, but you pay $45 at the door. If you just show up without registering, it's very important to me to know how many people are coming. I have to plan my rentals, I have to plan my catering. You know, everything's based on how many people are going to be here. So it's very important for me to know how many people are attending.
Here, if you cannot make it out, you want to talk about the opportunity people have to.
Well, if you tune into the channel, we do a live feed. We usually cut it up in 2-hour segments, but we might just run one long feed all day. I don't know what's better, but it might be an 8-hour live feed. We don't know how we're going to do it. Usually Tom Zelickman is in charge of that.
So you do have an opportunity to see some of the stuff from home. So that'll be
right.
That'll be fun.
And a lot of the raffles and stuff are going to be going on. A lot of people are going to ask, hey, are you opening any of the raffle up to the internet? Or like last year we did the lathe raffle.
The phase converter.
Phase converter, you did that. I am not planning on doing any live raffles or any internet type raffles. It's cumbersome and it's problematic for me. Are you doing any programs?
Nothing. Everything that we're gonna do is gonna be going on here at the bash. So if you want to participate in any of that, get on out here.
Be there or be square. All right. Hey, I appreciate everyone tuning in. I know this video ran long. Register for the bash. It's coming up. Stay tuned to the channel for more updates, and we'll see you when hell freezes over.
Thanks, guys.